Hi, my name is Levi and my wife Esther, and our marriage journey was not to be desired of.
Like, I would try to talk and he wouldn't talk. So we would just shut down and go around in a circle. And a year later, or a half a year later, the same thing would happen over and over and over for a number of years. He was home for the day and I went out to the kitchen. I was in the living room and I went out to the kitchen. I asked him a question and something personal, and he was eating cereal and he was not going to give me any information. He ate cereal harder and faster than he ever did in his life, and he was like zeroed in on that cereal. And I was like, okay, this is it. And I went outside, I went and picked the green beans and went and sat by the fireplace or by the campfire outside and cleaned the green beans by myself. And that's when I started praying and crying out to God in a way that I had never done before. I had prayed before and I'd asked things of God before, but never did I pray that hard. And I was just like asking him, like, you have to show me. I almost demanded it. I'm like, this is it. I cannot go on like this anymore. And after that, I felt like God's coming through somewhere, somehow. I don't know how, but something's gonna happen somewhere. I made the phone call and just trusted that he's gonna come.
I finally just got to a point where it was, I was just ready to do something. Like, it wasn't working. I was like, well, something's got to be out there that'll work. So finally, it was just, okay, let's do this. And of course, till we made the appointment, and it was probably a couple months later until we could finally get in, and I was actually looking forward to it. I need to do this for my wife. I need to do this for myself. And that's, I just need some help with what I've gone on and was beyond me. So I stayed in my head instead of dropping down to the heart conversations because I didn't want to let out those secret sexual sins that I had. At the moment, I didn't really see that but now looking back, that's why I feel I stayed to the head and not gone to the heart for the conversations there. But now that those are all exposed, I don't have a reason to hide that. So I can go to the heart and be okay with it.
Insecurity. I had tremendous insecurities growing up, and even going into our marriage, I looked to him for affirmation and I never got it. And then, so I think I've worked through a lot of that, but insecurity was a huge thing for me. When I questioned things, I would have usually just shut down and not talked about it, because it's easier to just not talk about it. I mean, it in the long run is not, but like, if he sees me kind of shutting down, he'll actually ask me like what's going on. And before he didn't. Now it's like he'll ask me, and then I'll, even though it's hard sometimes to bring it up or like to talk about what I'm actually struggling with, we'll talk about it and then talk it through, and I feel like he hears me, he understands. I mean, it just brought out a whole new person, like.
But now it's like that's, I want to dig into the heart. I want to ask the questions. I want to relate. I still have a ways to go, but I feel it's something I definitely missed in the last, early years of our marriage, and something I would long to go back and redo. But I can't, so I try to make use of it. What I have, now forward. But communication at the heart level is just unimaginable. Like, it's just awesome.